Hey, what's up you guys, it's Vikeejeah and I'm inviting you to get ready with me. Hey you guys, it's been a grip. I know. See that little one back there? While she's grabbing a nap, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get my face together. I know you can't really see it, and I can't show it to you quite yet, but I'm working with a clothing company that does plus size clothes, and I'm gonna have like some Instagram stuff for you guys and some and a YouTube video, kind of doing my first fashion video. So I hope that you guys will support that. That'll be coming out next week. And speaking of Instagram, Nala has her own Instagram now, so I'm going to link it in the description box. Please do go support Nala and follow her. And I already have a ton of pictures posted, so kindly scroll through and like whatever you like. I'm basically doing this to chronicle her growing up, but I'm also meeting with someone to talk about Nala and how cute she is and what we can do to kind of, you know, maximize her potential. I'll put it that way. I just finished washing and moisturizing my hair, and so I'm letting it dry so I can pick it out. But and I'm gonna, you know, take some pictures of this look that I styled. I took off like some of the stuff so that I can do my makeup. So yeah, let's get ready together. I've already washed and moisturized my face. I'm also selling some stuff on Mercari because I had to like clean out my makeup collection. I actually threw away some stuff that was expired, and then the stuff that's not expired but that I really didn't use much, I went ahead and put up for sale on Mercari. I have pretty much sold all but maybe 5 items. Like they've been like flying. They have been like disappearing. So if you definitely think that you might want a couple of things, then I'm actually going to post right here. I hope it's right here. If it's not, then it's over here, you guys. But I'm going to post a picture somewhere on this screen of what I have left from the app. And Mercari, I'll go ahead and link it for you guys, either Android or iOS, to download Mercari. And I'm Vikeejeah on there as well. So you just search my name, go to my store, and pick out what you want. The prices are, you know, price to move. I'm doing free shipping and all of that. Like, I just want to get rid of the stuff. So let me know if you want it. Anywho, let's get started. Y'all know the primer. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what the primer is. So yeah, my husband changed his schedule, his work schedule, so now he's working the weekends, and he's home during the week, which is awesome for Nala, since I'm going to be going back to work in like after next week. And so, oh wow, this stuff is getting a little thick. So he is home today, so I've invited him to come with me to Parenting Journey, which is a first-time parents group that my Parenting 101 person told me about. And we've been learning a whole lot of stuff. Like, you know, she had an evaluation this week for what's called early intervention. It's basically checking on your child's development, like if they're in line with their developmental milestones where they're supposed to be and stuff like that. And oh my god, did she pass. I mean, she was in the top like percentile, like the highest percentile. So she's amazing. She is 8 weeks old as of Friday. I believe I'm going to be posting this video on Friday. So she is 8 weeks old, and she will be officially 2 months old in 4 days, because her birthday is the 26th. So on the 26th she'll be 2 months old officially, but she's 8 weeks old as of Friday. I hope that makes sense. We're just gonna move right along. I'm trying to get rid of this, so I'm just gonna use this today. Urban Decay Naked Skin number, okay, so this is Urban Decay Naked Skin number 11. I think I've said number 12 before, but I only used number 12 when I was like super tan that one year in 2015. But this is what I normally use, number 11. And it works by itself. I don't even know why I try to mix it with things. It's literally my skin tone in a bottle. I use 6 pumps of this. I think I just pumped out 5 just now. If I don't need that extra one, then I won't use it. But yeah, this is definitely, I've been trying to find something that is a little more matte. Like I ended up after pregnancy I got a little darker, and so the chestnut color from Hourglass, that immaculate foundation I told you guys about, that's super matte, it is absolutely incredible. It no longer matches me perfectly, so I have to mix it with their ebony shade, which is actually I used to be the darkest shade, so they expanded the range and they included another dark color, but that color has, like, the undertones are different than my undertones. Like, I have to mix them together to get the perfect undertones now. And at $56 a pop, that's just not happening. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be doing that anymore, you guys. I just can't. This baby's formula costs what my foundation costs. So we ain't got no time for that, and she be putting that away in a week. So can you imagine me going to buy foundation every week? My baby high maintenance, okay? Like, I'm really excited to get back to work and you know, just kind of do something besides being home. I'm not used to being home, and I've been home since November because I had some pregnancy complications and I had to stop working before I was actually scheduled to stop working. So at 7 months I stopped working. I was having a bit of an issue with unemployment because I had initially gone on unemployment back in June when I quit working my last assignment. I'm a contract employee, in case you guys don't know. I talk about it a lot on Snapchat. But anywho, my contract ended in June, and so I applied for unemployment because I wasn't going to be working again until July. Didn't end up working in July because I had what is called a threatened miscarriage, meaning like a not a completed, you know, I didn't actually have a miscarriage, but I could have. I had placenta previa. I think I talked to you guys about that in one of my pregnancy updates. But yeah, that stopped me from being able to do the job in July that I was supposed to do. And then I didn't work again until like the very last week of August. So I spent the entire summer unemployed and did not receive my benefits because there was a holdup with my employment verification. And so we spent pretty much the summer and the fall trying to get that together, right? I kept calling them and trying to get somebody to hurry along my case. By the time I started working again, I didn't sweat the issue as much because I was working. And so I wasn't following up as much as I should have, admittedly. But yeah, that's it, just the base. And as you saw, I ended up using all 6 pumps. But yeah, I do highlight and contour. So I've got all my Fenty match sticks today. I want to use all of them. So I'm gonna start with, I don't know why I grabbed this Bobbi Brown contour. I know I got a contour right here. I have, oh, that's cinnamon. Okay, so Suede and Espresso are my highlight and contour shades. I'm gonna go ahead and put those on while I continue talking to you guys about all this craziness. I ended up going back to work at the last week of August, and I had a great time. You know, I was still doing really well. Once I recovered from the placenta previa thing, I thought I was fine, and so I went ahead and went back to work. But I continued to have some complications. I had panic attack in August, right before I went back to work, and that was like the second one that I had while I was pregnant. I also, that one was really bad. I ended up in the emergency room, so that was crazy. I was still calling, but not as much, since I had like income and work and, you know, appointments and all this other stuff. Like, it was just way too much to try to keep up. But I did get in touch with them as I was starting to have more complications. And then I had that incident where I almost drove off the road that I told you guys about because I blacked out. Just starting to realize, damn, like, pregnancy really does a number on your body. Not just, you know, the pregnancy part, but just like literally your whole body. Dealing with that and also dealing with this unemployment issue was super stressful. But long story short, I ended up cutting my assignment short at the end of November, like the very beginning of December, end of November. And so that meant, like, I only had a month to go anyway, but that meant that my income, my expected income, was cut short. And, you know, I can't have my husband paying for like everything. So some things fell by the wayside. And I figured, you know, once I get my back pay, I can just pay it off. No big deal. I didn't think it would take very much time. But it did. It took, when I tell y'all I didn't get that mess till February, and I had to like, oh, it was really frustrating and really stressful. Like, it was so frustrating. That's the only thing that I can really say without getting too vulgar. They finally cut my check, and I went ahead and used it to pay off the cards that I was late on, right? Everybody else just, you know, settled me back up at my credit limit, whatever that was for them. It took a little while, but, you know, like once the next billing cycle came around, I could use the cards again. Great. Ulta was the only one that decided that since my credit score had dropped, that they were going to drop my credit limit. Now, I understand this concept, but I also realized that nobody else did this to me. Like, and they're all through the same company, which is Comenity. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? Right? Why is this happening? They didn't explain it to me. I didn't get it. I didn't find this out until I got a letter in the mail. But like, if I'm not somebody who pays their bills late, I'm just not. I am like, I've been responsible for certain bills for years and can count on one hand with fingers left how many times I've been late with them. Like, I don't like being late. So I felt like I was being punished for something that was outside of my control, and I canceled the card because I was pissed. And I don't regret it. Honestly, I just feel like Ulta has never really been my friend. And y'all see Teddy Bear in the mirror. Yeah, Ulta's never really been my friend anyway, you know. And so when that happened, you know, I just said, all right, well, it's time to go then. That's just a sign. At least I paid it off. And I, you know, because I'm still unemployed technically. I don't start work till April. I felt like they just like took this money that I've been waiting for so long for and dropped my credit limit down like lower than it was when I started with them. And I felt like they actually took the money, not just the late fee that I owed them, which I did pay, but they took the rest of the money that I had put back into the card. And I was just really, really angry. So yeah, I was over it. And I have not shopped at Ulta since then. And I don't know that I will. I really don't. I don't like, if I don't need to, I don't know that there's anything at Ulta that I can't get somewhere else. So it would be an absolute last resort if I had to go to Ulta. Don't really care if I lose my platinum perks. I'm just over it. I mean, I have a much higher credit limit with Zales and they didn't do that. You know? And my credit score went up after I paid everything off, obviously, because that's what happens. You know what I mean? I had spoken to somebody about that, letting them know when I would be able to pay it. But you know, sometimes it just doesn't matter. Sometimes I just don't care. Sometimes it's automatic, you know, who knows? But I guess every company decides how they want to handle their card carriers, and that's how they chose to do it. Does anybody else have a card with Ulta? Because I know this is like a fairly new thing for them. Maybe they'll change their policy somewhere down the road. I wish them the best, because I will not be participating again. I know that. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice subtle highlight and contour, very natural. All right, so I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder. This is the medium deep, and I'm going to take my all over powder brush, the featherweight one. Let's empty a little bit out in this little cap, and I'm gonna just am I gonna do this first? I'm not gonna do this first. This has some shimmer to it. This is chili mango. There's the color, and I'm just gonna swirl the brush in it on my hand and then apply it to my face. I think that's the best way to do it, so that I don't get too much on my face at a time, but I also don't move any of the product that I've already put on my face. Very nice. Yeah, y'all see it? I think that's super pretty. So I'm just rubbing it on my hand, warms up the product too, and then I'm using the stippling brush, swirling it around, getting it all on the brush, and then, you know, just patting it into my cheek. Cream products are a little tricky for me, y'all. So I just told you guys that like really long story to say that I have been through some annoying stuff this past couple of months, but it all resolved itself, and I'm grateful. Still going through like postpartum stuff, but therapy is helpful. And you know, I've definitely wanted to give up at some point, but thankfully I have people in my life who won't let me do that. And my baby girl is absolutely beautiful, and I need to be strong for her. I mean beautiful inside and out. The girl is just sweet as pie. You know, I'm a lucky woman. Now that I'm setting around my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows as well. So the usual, Precisely My Brow from Benefit in number 5. I'm going to bring my mirror a little bit closer to me so that I can get in there really well. That's good. That works. It doesn't really require a lot for me to get that together. So now for eyes, I'm not doing too much, y'all. I'm actually using the Self-Made palette because it was collecting dust, and I said I either need to use it or lose it. So I might still sell it. Let me know if somebody won't buy it. I'll sell it. Since I'm really not trying to do too much today, and there aren't that many matte colors in here, I know it's really itching. I am just going to use Hot and Cold on the lid, right here, Hot and Cold. More hot chocolate in the crease, and that's it. Is that all right? I feel like doing that. Yeah. What? You know, sherbet might look good in the corners, like on the inner third. I'm gonna use the same brush. Yeah, cool. Taking it into the inner corner as well. That's cute. She cute. And I'm just gonna use hot chocolate like I was gonna do before. It's gonna go on the outer third as well. Maybe it's the lighting that's making me feel like that's not. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna sweep it on the lower lash line as well, the hot chocolate. So next, I'm done with the eyeshadow. That's how simple that was. I am gonna take cinnamon from my matchsticks and I'm gonna put it on my brow bone. And then you get carried away, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get carried away. Ding ding. All right, so we're 30 minutes in and we're pretty much really close to done. I have new lashes, you guys, and I'm actually gonna use some of them. Waterline. I'm gonna use my Rue Bonaparte from NARS. All right. One moment. What's up to the people? People. What do you see, my love? Hmm? You see the light on? I almost never turn that one on. Wow. That's cool, huh? Yeah. Who's full of cute? You're just a big old pile of cute. I have to be very careful because I can't let her spit up on this shirt. I need to model this shirt. So I can't let you spit up on it, babe. Okay? After I take the picture. Can I put you back down, sugar lumps? Can I finish my face? What's all that stuff over there? That's liner. Oh, God. No. Seriously, Nala? She got me. Alright, so we got her soothed. And then we can keep going. So I was going to put Rue Bonaparte in my waterline. And I'm going to do it last. Because I want a tight line with NARS. And then do my wing liner. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Because you keep going and then eventually you mess up. So I'm just going to stop there. And now I'm going to use Rue Bonaparte, the nude liner, for my waterline. I'm going to try something I've never tried before, y'all. I put the nude liner on, and I'm going to set it with this color called Buttery. Just to see if it lasts a little longer. I'm using a flat shader. No, actually, this is a liner brush. I'm just going to see if it works to set it to, like, make it last longer. I would not recommend doing this. Now onto lashes. I'm using some new lashes. I went out and bought all new lashes, got rid of all my old ones because I had them for like a year, y'all. Like I was being kind of ridiculous. So yeah, I'm using these ones from Isler called Wispies, and since this one is already coming off, that's going to be the first one that I'm using. So they're the Wispy version from Isler. They are number 117s. Mascara time. I don't know that I really have that much mascara left because I also threw that out. What are you guys liking for mascara? I know Benefit came out with a new one. And there's another one that I saw, like Monsignor Big or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, let me get some mascara on. Hey, so I don't have any mascara. I went to clean out my collection, and I got rid of like all my mascara. I don't have any more. All right, so the last thing is highlight and lips. So I'm going to use a little bit of Artist Couture and Jackie Aina, and this is the color La Peach, and I'm just going to do my cheeks. So this is how much I'm using. I'm just going to put the peach on my cheeks. And since I have a skosh left, here we go. And the last thing is Fenty Beauty. Yay, the lips are nice and moisturized and smooth. So this is the Universal Lip Color in Stunna, or Uncensored. The Stunna Lip Paint in Uncensored. There we go. Haven't used it in a little bit. Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah, girl. Gonna spray down and fix my hair, and I'll be back. All right, all done, you guys. I hope you liked the look. Hope you enjoyed getting ready with me and kind of catching up with me on the things that I've been up to and what's to come. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you are not yet a J-Bay, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It turns from red to gray, which automatically makes you a J-Bay. So stay tuned, you guys. I have a plus size fashion review coming up for you guys next week, and a 2-month baby update for Nala, and that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.